Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. So today I just have a very quick video today to share with you the different grasses that I used in my spring home tour. A lot of you guys were asking me about this, so I decided to make a quick little video to share with you how I did it, so keep watching. So for my spring home tour, I was craving grass. Like, I wanted grass in my front yard, and the grass outside is just brown and gross and crunchy right now. So I decided to go ahead and grow some grass for inside the house. So I filled up different containers like this cute little gravy boat. I filled up a soup tureen. I filled up a couple little of my lamb planters that I love to use at this time of year. And I grew some grass in them, and I absolutely love it. I've already had to trim them once already because they are growing so profusely. So I thought today I would quickly share with you how I did it because it is super fast and easy. I ordered my seeds online at Amazon. I also ordered the potting soil on Amazon as well. And this stuff is so quick and easy to get started. It took me just a couple of days and it was, growing. And then all of a sudden it was like full grown and it was awesome. Just right on time for my spring home tour because I was starting to sweat it just a little bit because like 2 days before I started filming it was only like this big, but then by the time I was filming it was like this big. So anyways, so let me show you the supplies. I will make sure to list them down below in the description box if you would like to know where I bought them and what type I used exactly. So I'll list that down in the description box for you guys as well. So let's go show you how to plant some wheatgrass. To get started, I needed some potting mix, so I picked up this indoor version from Miracle-Gro, and then I also picked out some wheatgrass seeds from Rose and Branch. And then, of course, I needed something to grow my wheatgrass in, so I picked out this cute little bowl, which I thrifted not too long ago. And then, basically, I just filled it up with dirt, which is sort of a messy little business. As you can see, I over-poured there in the very beginning, but that's all right, because that's part of the fun. So then I just kind of pressed it down a little bit because I wanted it to compact a little bit. Then I added a little bit more soil, so it's almost to the top of the rim of the bowl. And then I just added some water to moisten all of the potting mix. Added a little bit at first and then let it soak through a bit. And then I added just a little bit more, which I think I might have added a little too much, but that's okay. So then I just took a spoon and stirred it all up to make sure I didn't have any like dry patches of the potting mix down below it all. And then I kind of patted it down, and yeah, I had added a little too much water, so I added a little bit more of the potting mix and then kind of mixed that in so I didn't have like a soupy mess, so if you know what I mean. And then I used my spoon to remove, I'd say maybe a couple tablespoons of the potting mix that I can use to top off the seeds with. So then I just took my seeds and started adding them to the bowl, kind of pressing them down and making sure that I filled in all the little areas nice and thickly. I used probably more seeds than I needed, but I wanted it to be nice and lush and full. So, and then of course I pressed them down just real gently down into the soil until it looked like this. And then I took the reserved potting soil and pressed that onto the top of the seeds and just made sure that all the seeds were covered. And then I used a paper towel to wipe it down the edges to make it look a little nicer. And then the final step is to add some plastic wrap, or like I'm doing here, I'm putting a plastic bag over the bowl. I actually prefer the bags over the plastic wrap because then they don't sit right on top of the soil. So you're going to want to do that, and it helps germinate quicker this way. And then I placed the whole thing in my kitchen windowsill so I could get some sunlight, and I waited for the first few sprouts to appear. It took 2 to 3 days before I first started seeing little sprouts of grass coming up, at which point I removed the plastic bag, and then a day or two more, and all the grass was at least an inch high. So it goes very quickly once it starts growing, and it looks oh so beautiful. Alright, so that is basically it. It is super easy to do, and just placing them in the sunny window like that. I placed a few of them actually under my Green Joy um, grow system, which I did a review on not too long ago. I'll link that down below as well. And those ones germinated super duper quick. So, yeah, that was awesome because I was running a little late with getting these started in hopes of using it for my home tour. So that worked out nicely for me. But even just putting them in the windowsill like that, it only took like 2 to 3 days for the seeds to germinate with the covered top on them. So yeah, it's super quick and easy, and you should be able to do it and get them up and growing before Easter if you get on it pretty quickly here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And of course, I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section. So I'd love to hear from you down there if you'd like to leave me a nice little comment. I'd appreciate that. All right, I will see you guys again soon. Take care and have a great day. Bye now.